Hey everybody, it's Steven SK Play Fast Triple Threes. Welcome back to once again to Doki Doki Literature Club. So before you can say anything, I'd like to ask you. You asked me for like, Steven, I thought you done for Doki Doki Literature Club. Well, I guess it's not over yet because there's a lot of reasons why. Because there was supposed to be like multiple endings for it, which is the normal ones, which is we're trying to get rid of Monica, but that's for sure for it. But there is other endings by doing so, like I told you before, by simply like hanging out with all these girls and get these images for it, which is the only way to get accomplished for special endings for it. So what I'm gonna do is for this, not sure. Because I know I know some of the textures for it because I have the skip button for it. That's easy too. I have to write a poem to pick which one the words that the girl loves the most for it. But the only thing I can hang out with is Sayori, Natsuki, and Yui. But except Monica for it, but just I don't know why. It won't let me like hang out with Monica for no reason. But anyways, I'm going to decide which girls I would pick, which is I'm going to take Sayori's route first, and then Natsuki second. And then lastly for Yui for it, I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure how it's gonna be possible. Sorry, to try and justify it. Because I'm not sure, but if I do it for the first part, before the Sayori is gonna hang for it. So what you're trying to do is save, and then load back to the part that I write the poem for. So that's how it's good for it. So yeah, that's how it's going to happen for it. If you can't check out what happens for the previous one, I'll put the link in the description for the playlist so you can check out for yourself to see what the heck is going on for it. So I'm just gonna start the new game and try and get to the part where I'm gonna start writing poems for it. But before it happens, there might be some changes and new around here that I never seen before for it. But anyway, let's get started. It's gonna be like a one run to get to the ending for it. So let's get started. Okay, now I'm going to start my poem for it. Just like I told you before, I'm going to pick what Sayori loves the most. What kind of words I use for each girl's for it. So for Sayori's, she wants to something about friendship, and she have like saddest things she have thoughts for, like depression, anxiety, like what happened while she been hanging for it. And for Natsuki, she likes something that is something sweet and something that is cute. And for Yui, she likes something more like horror or darkness, and mostly kind of like moody. I think that's what it is for it. So anyway, now I need to know sure if I get the word right, and let's push it. But before that, I need to save because that's what I'm supposed to do for it. So anyway, let's get started. So depression, that's what she having trouble with. Play. Childhood. Charm. Awesome. Fantasy. Nope, Natsuki likes it. Promise. Grief. Lazy. Anxiety. Okay, Yui likes it. Suicide? No, Yui likes suicide. Clumsy. Amazing. No, Natsuki likes it. Poof. No, that's not it. Skipping? No. Memories. Sadness. Laugh. Alone and family. Hopefully I got the Sayori part for it. Okay, this is the second poem, and I gotta save again because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Like keep saving the game and then load back to from the very beginning. That's what I'm supposed to do, right? Now let's see. I hope I need to try to get the Sayori part. Broken. Smile. Imagination. Nope, Yui likes it. Time. Shame. Johnny. Nope, Yui likes it. Lazy. Really? Yui likes it? Okay, well, I picked that. Try and get the Sayori part. I will still walk home with Sayori. Okay, they say what I need the most. Broken piece, bed. Okay, I think I get it right. Precious. Love. Adventure. Awesome. To put childhood. Okay, I keep doing the anxiety part for it. Excitement. Poof. Nah, dang it. Misery. Not getting like shiny stuff. Family. A holiday. Together. For fun. Empty. Peaceful. And amazing. Oh god, I'm going quick. Not trying to get in here. Because that's the part that the chick could kill herself. I should put the text speed to speed. Not just escape. Now I'm going to load it back to where from the beginning. Yeah, I can skip buttons for whatever. So now, next thing you need is I had to spend with Natsuki. That's what I'll do. So she wants, like I say, like vacation for it. Swimsuit, Doki Doki, Journey. No, Yui likes Journey. Anime. Kiko. See, okay, say I like silly one. Adventure. No, really? Come on! About time. Headphones. Fluffy. Pink. Lollipop. Jump. Parfait. And candy. Come on, I need to get the Natsuki part. I'm kinda curious. I did the second part where I was hanging out with Natsuki and she's been acting really weird for it. Maybe actually something changes. Treasure. Okay, say you like treasure. Okay, this is new. I had checked it for if something different. You looking for something new? Freaking Monica. Yeah, that's really different. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point to keep a collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Let's get size a bunch of stuck books and boxes across the shop. Yeah, I'm gonna reread what Natsuki is hanging out with Natsuki, so usually they're kinda different for it. I mean, the usually shit was like a strange eyes and mouth for it. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is the one things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? How'd you bring it up? That's the point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books inside of one of the shelves. Yeah. Curiosity, I pulled it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatched it out of my hand. She then turns the box of manga and slipped the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing the box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box, says she's mine. Parfait Girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. That's probably me to either way out of my demographic, or it's simple terrible. If you're gonna judge, then you can go through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom around. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. You didn't say anything. It was totally your voice. But tell you one thing, Steven. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Pop Fankos from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Yeah, I gotta see that before. Don't just stand there. Yeah, I can already read it before. Maybe the part about her dad. they would beat him up. Wait, what it says? I kind of grew out of these since it was rather very entertaining enough to make up the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? This is new. Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that I didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A little beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny character where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know our characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. And later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into all the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimate you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gave me a little shove. I just meant that I hadn't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki paused for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does it matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I could ever get into anything because of the manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I get that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. So still, of all the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge it? Read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this is boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you were just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
You say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Huh?
You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in?
Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like, use the handle all of that yet. Make me want to punch them in the face.
Well, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm only becoming a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
This is new.
At least it's safe here in the club room.
Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it.
I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am. Reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Geez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. Flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happened!
Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapters.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to share her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that Natsuki for whom is rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poem? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Hey!
Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
eh? Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Okay, Natsuki, you're totally worried about your manga very much for it. If something did happen to manga, I'm sorry. If you plan to kill me, please don't. By tomorrow, I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then! I stand up, return to where I put my stuff, and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, my extension ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much explanation since I've never really done this poem. Yeah, this is the part where it's starting to get a poem started. Okay, that's pretty much how it is, so let's try to get Natsuki for it. Since I don't do a route for it, I'm going to check with Natsuki. Okay guys, I'm curious if I try and pick something that which goes a lot either Natsuki or Yuri or call Sayori for help. I wonder what happens if I pick Natsuki for it. I want to know for it. Which means I'm going to save. Is right? I'm just going to save. And I gotta decide, since I'm picking Natsuki's route, I'm just gonna help her out for it. Yuri, you really talented? Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that's conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poems did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me?
But she was so
mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whined. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. Sharing it can definitely be hard. And it looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sarah is nodding voraciously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so.
Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Steven. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes bread.
The thing about... Ugh.
Natsuki goes around the room.
When everyone's still staring at me!
So I'm surprised that Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasts. Sayori Monica looks away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're actually beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori? I'll go make some tea.
Eh? I was trying to help me.
I'm sure she's appreciates Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone reaches each other's boat, right? Well, that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Steven. And to be honest, if it's a nice change of pace from the lazy route we could a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere?
No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe we can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what clubs is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Zoe.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth so far. Oh, it's the pilot for it. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me excitedly. Yeah.
Don't worry, I kept my
promises. Oh, I forgot to save just before. I pull the first volume of Puff Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just want to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I followed.
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter with Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonating out from the inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All the Natsuki's books are lined up on the top of the shelf.
Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit.
Ugh! The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hum, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez! This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get it myself.
Natsuki grabbed the stool from the wall and unfolded it.
You think I'm too short or something?
Jeez, Natsuki, is it because you worry about manga so much, or is it about your height for it? I don't know. Is it because of the tallest you're trying to get in the manga for it? I have no idea. I mean, I'm not sure why Natsuki is the shortest character in this game, and this is really something that is everything different. I mean,
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hopped into the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design.
Ah!
Careful.
I know what I'm doing!
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reached the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki used her fingers to scoop one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See?
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Oh, does that mean she's losing her balance for the stool when she's trying to reach? Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her foot. She holds the box triumphantly. Did she get the manga?
There!
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger box like that. I can't reach him, so just...
I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forcing her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see...
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. That's not good for it because that teacher's chair, I have a wheels for it. You know, go around, could move around for a bit. She rolls it onto the wheel back to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Ush!
Natsuki climbs onto the stairs and slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh my gosh, what the heck, Natsuki? What have you been doing like this? Why can't you be helpful? Why can't I help you for it? I'm tall. I don't know if main characters are tall enough. I'm not sure for it.
Aha! There we go! See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of mangas and bends down to it to put it on the shelf below.
Wah!
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki backs up.
Huh.
I can almost see my skirt. Oh, oh, you pervert! I'm such a rebel. I mean myself, not the game, but any game with but not myself. I'm not being perfect. I forced myself to take a look, turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think things through. Once she realized,
Hope you did.
Natsuki wraps her arms around the perfect girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Steven? I don't think I can bend down without falling. How do you take this one?
Eh? But then I had to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back? Eh?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Oh no, if she finds out that I'm looking under her skirt. I hope I'm not. This is some kind of like Yandere simulator thing nonsense for it. Natsuki, the box.
What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki legs shakes. I'm not. I was just. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. What is this?
You pervert! You set me up! Go away! Get out!
But
I'll do it myself!
seriously, after everything what you've been doing, but your legs are shaking.
Ah!
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki!
Yeah!
The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from underneath Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you! Ah, crash! Ow, that's gonna hurt. The full force of Natsuki's body throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of bullets pumped me in the face. Natsuki tried to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight into my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her sense. She presses her arm straight into me to prep herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. It's me.
Gross!
Gah! The fist pound into my chest like, ah! That hurts. Okay, shouldn't have done that. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko!
I didn't mean that! You were the one who did it in the first place. You told me to hold the chair for it. That's what happens. And then she like to bend down his knees when they look at, I don't know.
Everything okay over there? I heard a lot of noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez! Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. You say that your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't! Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. Speaking of, I forgot to... Yeah, I already did say for it. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
Monica said that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off for the hook.
Oh no! My...
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the pages that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki trying to bend a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head.
Aww, Natsuki. That's just the saddest thing.
That must be very important for her manga collection. She must have got like everything. Natsuki, are you...
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's practically my fault, so... Natsuki shake her head, still looking down. Does it mean no?
No. I don't even care about that. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean it to take it out on you. I really didn't mean it.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just... every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I'll pick up volume 2 of Part Fakers. We'll set this one aside. This help cheer you up a bit, right? We can start on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her ghostly eyes. Her lips quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Eh? That sounds really strange, coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and shuffles another stop. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silence between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the book in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the book onto the shelf where Natsuki wants to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you went, I'll make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up?
If you insist. We sat in the same spot as last time and I opened the second volume. Natsuki moves quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She spreads a shove, making note of a lot of subtle repeat jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets out the attention as usual and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know.
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Oh, this is the longest time I have, so anyway, let's just get the part for it. Let's get read my poem. She keeps the glimpse of me in the back. I wonder what happens if something changes. Is that bad?
No, it's not that. It's good. It's pretty good, okay? There, I said it.
One sec.
You.
Natsuki's face freeze, like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Okay, that's really weird. Hands have fluttered her.
I think it's the bathroom.
Red face, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, Steven, did you do something, Natsuki?
No, I didn't!
I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No, I just told her that. My voice gets caught out of my throat. There's no way you could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor, swiftly pick it up. She reads through it, her smile now fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really. In fact,
didn't you like your poem a lot the other day too? I suppose you know her taste so well anyway. Are you sure you're not cheating, Steven?
Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, just kidding.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey!
Natsuki comes out and snatches the poem out of the Monika's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica? Of course I like it. Ugh! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Steven wrote this poem and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Ugh!
Natsuki freezed. She apparently forgot that my poems is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Steven's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to it. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Oh, never mind.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hadn't gotten to read it yet.
So what? Well, I guess Steven's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish it reading. Fine.
Let's get rid of my poem.
It's not like she's going to like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Yeah, so the same.
Yes, it was doing me too short. I'm just wearing them.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
That doesn't matter. It can be anything.
Yeah, I've seen it. My gosh, Natsuki is so good at it.
Jeez.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I've seen it. He says Monika's already read this poem already. This is really weird for it. I wonder what happened if I told Natsuki. Maybe something changes.
Let's see.
You're certainly enthusiastic today.
Of course. You know I like your writing.
I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in a real place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happened to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about.
Natsuki,
What?
you're not very confident about your writing, are you?
Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right?
It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too.
Right?
Steven?
Right, Steven? Please, just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I'm so stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this.
Natsuki.
Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute. And nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want to...
Natsuki tries on. It is because her lips start to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll be your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxed her grips on it. I place it flat on the desk and spoon it on the wrinkle that she pulled onto.
Don't read it!
Before I pick it up, Natsuki snatched the poem up from the desk.
It's not good. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
Why?
Because I like your poems. I really do.
Why would I judge you for your style?
It's not like my own... Wait, am I doing it? Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And if it's wrong for you to think your style is more amateur than hers, and Sayori, she always means well. And sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. And it's there now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her palm a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forced herself to extend her arms and set her palm on the table.
You can't read it. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will. Okay, this poem must look new for you, and I gotta read this. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little bit more forward, but you'll look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger, because you trust me. My pen always puts my feeling to the test. I'm not good writing, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer, because you think of me. Because you. Wow, Natsuki. This poem is really different as before, because when you hang out with Natsuki more, her poems are kind of different. She just cares about me, the main character. That was really cute and awesome. Did I just, yeah, I kind of saved it for you.
Why you look at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't just say that, dummy.
What do you
think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say?
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I like it.
Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so...
Let's get Mom was completely failing to sound confident like she usually does.
Just remember that I can think things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful.
I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with a suggestion.
I don't want it.
Eh? Why not?
I just don't! Jeez!
The reader is what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I chose to go along with it.
Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad you want it.
Natsuki backpedals on her words and leave it at it. Despite her best effort to hide her expression, I could see her faintly smile to herself.
That's all for now, so... Go put it away before someone sees it, okay?
Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, this is really amazing. Now we're gonna do say always. Next up will be Yuri's, because I need something that is like horrifying and something moody. I know some of it. No? Electricity? The graveyard? Philosophy? Extraordinary? No? Wait, no? Existing uncontrollably. Determination? Empty? No. Beauty? No. Imagination? Massacre? Incapable? Eternity? Have a scent? Tragedy? No. I'm gonna save there. Hopefully. I think she just noticed me looking at her. She sneaks around and glances at me and now eyes me for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face just deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I modded this since I made her uncontrollable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reasons. Just
Curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them.
And I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yui isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Want to start to pick it up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
yeah, it's about Portrait of Markov. I think I know it done. That's kind of a dunk, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be nice story, so that turns came from nowhere. You gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of those sort of things, Steven?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yui is into those things. She's so shy and reclusively on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange view perspective, where horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophies that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they may have the naive one from letting their one-side morals interfere with villain's plans. I'm rambling on mine. Not again.
Hey, don't apologize. I hadn't lost interest in.
Okay. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I let things like books and writing fills my thoughts. I cannot forget to pay attention to others people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start trying to talk too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had, put it into my book.
Alright.
It's fine if I sit there, right? I slip onto the seat next to Yuri.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
Open the books and start prologue. I still understand what Yui means by reading the company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yui is in the corner of my eyes. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she reads from my book instead.
Sorry, I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I didn't really mean it. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk on up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders almost touch. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. And I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yeah, I've done this before. I do the same thing with my right arm.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Yeah, I already read this before because the second part for it, which is a craziness of her breathing, no reason.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yui no longer asked me if I read. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page, but for me, so I turned it a bit my more attention. Continue the first chapter in silence. If it's turning each page, it almost feels like an exchange. Hey Yuri, this might be silly thought, but I didn't mean that. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Okay, Yuri's acting very strange for it. Last time I said something about the main character's acting like Yuri, she was like, "What? What are you talking about?" But the first part is like, "Huh? What do you mean? How can you tell?" So, it might be related from this book. A portrait markup. There's something about this book that I don't even understand. There's something about this clue. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also has second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Well, got that really quick. You remain silent for a moment.
But Steven, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait! I didn't mean it in the bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were subconscious about that sort of thing.
I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Look at everyone! I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhaled, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you hadn't been looking forward to this.
If not, it's fine. Yuri released her hand from the book, causing it to close on the top of them. Done. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it when you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's a good reason. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time.
Alright, I stand up. I'll make a mental note of where I left off in the book and step it back into my bag. Yeah, she told me about what books. I'm gonna try to get something to give the poem first to what is my favorite, since I already done that. Let's hope it could work for the best. Hey Yuri, I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was just waiting for you.
In that case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Okay, this is the part that hanging out with second time with Yuri that feed her chocolate. Our father launches. Yeah, I see.
Can you hold this for 1 second?
Sure.
I'm going to put like this at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where you two off to?
Which is, Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Steven in club activities?
My mouth gaps.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Steven. Yuri quickly exit the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Oh my gosh. Did she say something bad happens? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry guys, I can't talk that much because I'm trying to focus to get to the end as well. I'm not sure how long it's been. I've been playing this for like an hour.
I spoke without thinking. How can I say something like that?
Yuri,
something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Steven, how come even when I do something bad, you'll be nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seems in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. We can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that do?
Friend, you said?
Yuri lifts her head.
Steven, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri.
I like being friends with you too.
I feel kinda awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
Anyway, yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we reach the classroom.
Stevie, do you want tea?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we've done this before. I already seen that part for it. You looks at me like she needs to confirm what you said.
Steven? Sorry! I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that was all it was.
Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or do anything.
I see. The situation got really intense. Yuri tried to return to the book, but I could tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart's pounding. I never say take another chocolate between my finger. But this time Yuri's eyes beat mine. How did we even come to this? Yuri doesn't invert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling into the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it on her mouth. What? You put a chocolate again? This is new. Last time you did, you placed only one chocolate. And next thing happened, something crazy about the breathing. I feel her hot breath on her finger.
Okay, everyone.
Oh my gosh, Monica. That was a surprise to me.
Ah!
Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share problems. Steven, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is brutally broken. What? I was like, the love stasis spell transform? I don't know. I don't know myself, man.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups on the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring it up. Okay, let's see if something changed for Yuri. Yuri smiles sadly. Okay, then usually starts changes.
Steven, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Do you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are also full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just want would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Steven. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people to see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I hadn't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Steven. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treat me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I'm talking to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I'll treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I will make friends. And I would say I had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she smiles as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I'll do. Let me get it for you. Okay, this is good. Now we got a new poem. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses his path. A silhouette obscuring the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movements is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is a rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for I succumb to this forbidden emotion. Have you heard of a ghost feeling warm before? Given that I understand, I laughed. Understand is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. The ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Wow, this poem is way different than the first part. So this is a second part of Ghost Under the Light. I would say this is a good one. I think it's like a extension for it. Okay, the last one. I had supposed to be hanging out with. Oh, before I do that, I didn't get to save. That I was supposed to hang out with Yuri. So I never seen it before. So well, I'll probably be most useful help with Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Steven?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Steven?
Me? Well, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki!
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
You essentially glance between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Steven picked me. And also, your cookies are the best cookies I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I ain't getting that, get it? I'm kinda surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I'm not very good at all. I'm sorry if I said something bad. That's getting only one surprise. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I began to understand. Yuen was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she's trying to say something Sayori would say at the same time. Because Sayori always helps everyone, smiles and feels good about themselves.
No, I can't appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a deal out of it, nothing. I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do the best. And with that, there's nothing more for today. So it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Marco. Let's get out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is there a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I didn't have to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it could matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Steven. I think that will make a very productive team. If you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with extremely intense expression. You're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you what I want. I'm telling you, that's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and we relax her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. And after exchange, I make my way out of the door. Yuri follows. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yesterday. Weren't you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassumed you and hurry more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to that, but I just had to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. This is a lovely room for myself. It's not much, it's just casual it used to be. The first thing she does is glance around in curiosity, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would gladly help you clean. That will be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yui's wrist, which was a process of opening the text drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. You are acting very strange lately. Are you still obsessed with Steven, which is myself? It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yui's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on the lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancement. Atmospheric enhancement? You know, mood lighting.
aromatherapy candles.
Oh wow, I didn't know you were planning on taking it that far. Yeah, that's a lot of things for it. How do you make the festival event exactly for it? Make all the... Yeah, you did say something about lunar for it, another favorite thing.
Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing?
No, no. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see.
You hear rummaging into her bag. She pulls out a few candles, a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat.
What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to the positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel its permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflections. It's almost like magic.
You would take the cylinder and push the switches on the button.
In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top.
Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that you want for?
This is the jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how long I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this for like a long time. I hadn't eaten for a bit. Is it? I don't know. Maybe I'll finish recording and I had to get eat for it. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel flow through your body. You feel warmer, your heat in your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinions with anything. Yuri smiled gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reached into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of the ribbon to hang from the doorway on the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be as good as this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with the red cheeks.
Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us?
Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Steven. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw the different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bags once more and pulls out the pocket knife. Wait. When do you have that knife? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves and edges into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks very fancy.
Well,
embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
Yuri, you're going to think it's weird.
Yeah, wait, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I kinda into knives. Oh, is it a part like something will happen? Because I know for curious for sure about why Yui loved a knife so much. Because of, this is something about her pawn, something to deal with this knife. And before it happened, this had with the second part, what is an act 2 for it, is Natsuki said for cutting your edge. What you say, using her knife for it. And something on her sleeve said, is it like cut her arms for it? I think what it is to cut herself for it. And not sure why did she have the knife in the first place. I have no idea. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Isn't it? Yuri relaxed her expensive once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Yeah, is it from the store anywhere? Or was it from the pawn shop? I don't know. Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index fingers. Ow! Ah! I think I cut myself! Ah! Steven! Why did you do that? I didn't expect to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down to the side of the finger. Yui takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If she's squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Well, don't worry. Yui puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wounds. So, I'm sorry, what? Excuse me, what? Is this a sexual ways? Is that sexual harassment what Yui to put my finger with it in her mouth? I feel a tongue curling around my finger. Oh my gosh, Yui, what the heck? Well, you being weird again. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Startled, I intentionally pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I was thinking. Yui lowers her head. Her face burns up. Yui, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help it, right? Yui, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head up. What if she doesn't recover from the rest of the afternoon? Oh, but you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with me? What are you gonna do with myself? I take Yui's hand and lick her index finger to Okay, now I'll become even for it, and that's awkward moment for me and Yuri. Steven! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just look at me like I did something weird wrong. I know that would be a bad idea. If not for a sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Steven. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandage? I don't think I need one. Actually, it was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tense is quickly lifted. We each resume our respectful activities. I watch Yuri's neck cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Oh god, this takes forever to try to make this as much. You know what? I'm just gonna. I don't think I'm not gonna read it much. It'll take forever to do it. It's better than I expected, and it will be very expensive. Door curtain. It looks great. Good thing you're coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do this. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a moment. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Okay. Like water went down exactly? Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glass. I put them on the plates to each. Any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly, unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back her arm. Oh, is it about her cut? About her sleeves for it? I think that's what it is. I had no idea. Ah, oh, dang it. Maybe I should have done it in the first place. So that will be do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint an gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it's dry, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling on the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side so we don't get into the way of each other. Yuri used a brush and add a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with the watercolors feels a lot like our class project we had back then. Yeah, that's a lot to talk for it. I can't talk right now as much as I could. I'm trying to finish it. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stopped painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I spend time with one other person. If it is something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having the friends next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she is coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same. Yuri smiled gently. I know you understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into her. Yuck! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in spite. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I just had to ask you to get in for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's a droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's only my fault. I'll get the towel right away. I rush out of the fetch a small towel, then I damp with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. Whoa, hey, that's too much. That's too much. Wow, this picture is really awkward. Put a towel on her face is really weird. Is Yuri holding me? I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retrace my hand. But suddenly Yuri holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. Okay, this is getting weirder and weirder for Yuri. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's a tense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she lost in the daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly part lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? I hope it doesn't affect anything for it. Yui's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seemed to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yui slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. You know what, I'm just gonna finish right now. It will take forever to do it. Okay, now it's getting closer. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to. As Yui suddenly pulls back. Seriously! Eh? And there's great strange has happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to it. And hopefully, if I get this save right there, it'll keep all the progress of hoping save it all the girls for. Hopefully, it'll be for the best part. I'm not sure how long it takes if I get to the very end for it, which is the fourth part for it. So let me just hopefully if I can get to the part to the very end for it. So anyway, be back for a minute. Wait, this is different. I never seen it before. Or is it? Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It's exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left the memento of the Acacia below. Hey! This is new. I never seen that before. What is up with this mouth? Looks like it's Photoshop it. And what is this shit with these text? Nipples, sail claw, blind sight, lifeline, unknown, reciprocity, faultlessly offer, scrolomolacria, neighbor. What does that other word mean exactly? I mean, look at this face. Oh god. Maybe this might be a slightly chance if you got that part for it, if you get tricked for it. I don't know. How's that even possible? You locked a special poem. Hey! It says, can you hear me? I heard them laughing. Was that Monica? And I saw this screen is all red. Dang it, I should have done the skip part for it. Dang it. But who cares? I'm trying to get finished as soon as possible. But if there's secrets, then everything's back. Where's everything's blank? Holy moly! Her eyes is like blob and then back up. Wait. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This happened. He hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head had been a little fuzzy lately. Hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending time together. I mean... Oh no, why is everything so black? Everything has a few unusual things about them. But expressing... I don't like this. Maybe this, I'm not gonna read it. Okay, I don't want to know about this. It seems like some Monica's blocking Yui. Okay, this is getting weirder. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home from before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa's too tired to notice me. I like when Papa's too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I think this poem is about Natsuki's because I know for sure that Natsuki's dad have abuse to her because a lot of things reason why he can't let anything happen to it. So yeah.
Hey, Steven. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I never really knew you were going to. That's actually something else. I want to thank you for spending so much time with us all.
Oh yes, I finally did it! I finally get to the special endings, right? Because I'm hanging out with all these girls.
You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times. And you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Steven? Because I'm a president now, and I understand now everything.
Yeah, because Monica's got deleted and put back in putting the title into Saori to become president that she no longer says.
You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and lost so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone.
Yeah, that's what it did. Just save your game, and then load it back to from the very beginning, just spending other girls for it. That's how I did.
Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kinda sad, you know? After all you've done for this, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we said goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, Steven. Come visit sometimes, okay? We always be here for you. We love you.
Aww. At least Saori's not becoming so crazy lunatic about knowing about Monica's been deleted. But we did it, guys. We finally did it. This is most amazing and saddest moments we have in our lives. But apparently it's all over.
It's me.
And there's Monica.
So, you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Yes, we know about your piano stuff, Monica. I heard your music. I love it. Well, guys, I did it. I finally got everything, so complete happy ending for which spend the time hanging out with girls for it. And there's Natsuki. Hopefully, then not go delete all the image, right? Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, so yeah, that's how you do for trying to get all sorts of endings for it by simply hanging out with girls, but get these images for it. I mean, it's up to you whatever you want to do for it. As for the Yuris, it's kind of like a default picture for it, which I have no idea why. I mean, it's probably possible ways of it could only be an easy way to do it that when you play the second part for it, but some craziness happens for it. So yeah, I would say this is an amazing game for itself for it. This is awesome. This is the saddest and amazing moment I have in my life. And well, one question I could not know is that about Yuri's book, The Portrait of Markov. Something about this book is something that doesn't occur to me, like something it might be related to it. And Monica know everything about this in this game. Like, what is it she know about it? Is there some kind of a secret that some girls don't even know of, or the girls that know what they've been doing, or is everything nothing more than just a game for it? I don't know. That's all I could think of. Finally get that images. So why is it at that point I didn't get that colorized? That I don't get it. And this is the part that got deleted the whole game.
I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Team Zavato. This is an amazing game. I haven't experienced it with my life. Oh, hello. Oh, this is a new poem. To the special players who achieved this special ending. For years I've been ignored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are interact art. Some let you explore new worlds. Some challenge your mind in breed new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preference on preference. And our difference are the reasons we have thrived in video games industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo, even if not a masterpiece. Any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless boundary of interact media. I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoy playing it as much as I enjoy making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Yeah, that was amazing writing for so. This is amazing, but it was actually handwriting. It's not actually digitalized for it. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all it is the game for it. So, yeah, everything's missing. And the game got closed. Well, guys, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it for the Doki Doki Literature Club. I get the special endings, which is the happy endings, by spending the time hanging out with girls so much. I will say this is amazing time I've been having this so much, been playing this for it. I kind of love it for it. I really wish that Dan Salvado and the other teams will hopefully make another game for Doki Doki Literature Club for itself, but it somehow, it'll be weird if they make another like Doki Doki 2. It'll be kind of like a new characters, different clubs. It will be amazing how it was for it. And also, there is some people that I did not know that there is some mod for the Doki Doki Literature Club for it, which I don't know when I can find, or there might be somewhere in the website for it, but I do not know. But yeah, that's all there is to it. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for Doki Doki Literature Club. So before I do that, I might be checking around the website and find some mods to see if anything useful around here, because if anything I could do, I'll make another video for the weekend for it, if anything happens for it. So if you want to check out what happened for other gameplay series of Doki Doki Literature Club, I'll put the link in the description for some playlists so you can check out for yourself. And also, if you want to play it for yourself, then there's no spoilers around here. You can go onto the website on Steam, and it's all for free. Like I told you, you can play whatever you want to do. You can make your choice, and I will ask you, what is your favorite girl you like the most? Do you like Sayori, Natsuki, Yui, or Monica? It's all up to you for now. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. So if you like this video, hit the like button to light them up. If for the same videos, I'll check out the other videos. You go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.